Let's fight here with an insight. Let's put it this way. Every time I do these videos, I think, oh man, this is really the most important thing you should be doing. And, you know, they're all very, very important. For example, you must test. If you don't test, you might as well not do marketing. And here's another one that is super, super important. It's probably amongst the top 5, but as you see, you know, I have difficulty deciding which ones are the top 3 to 5. So what we've got here is a current launch by Anik Singhal, and he's launching his book for free. So you get a free shipping plus handling offer type thing where you can get the book for free. And as you can see here, people love it. You need to get this now. It will change your life. All right. So I asked them could I review the book, and they sent me the PDF, which is very, very nice. And here is the book. And now I'm going to show you the most important thing in marketing, I guess. And that is when you look at the table of contents, it starts with my story and then all kinds of things, you know, 24 hours left. So there's the, oh my goodness, terrible things are going to happen. And then digital gold rush and why digital publishing. And then it slowly starts getting into, you know, what you actually need to do. Crash course to the circle of profit. And then it's basically, in a nutshell, it is you need to build a list, you need to build an audience, you need to talk to your audience, you need to monetize your audience, and you do that in part by doing information products, of course, but also by building funnels. So somewhere down here, here we go, you go towards funnels, and then you build it all up, and thank you very much. So 224 pages later, you now have everything you need to know about online marketing. And you might be thinking, brilliant, brilliant. And here is exactly the problem. If you are new to this whole online marketing thing, this will overwhelm you. I mean, there's 224 pages of content, and you as a newbie have absolutely no way of knowing what is important and what's not. You can't possibly do 224 pages of content at the same time. You cannot, right? So you need to focus on one thing. But the question is, which one is the most important one? And of course, the reverse is if you are a seasoned pro and you're looking for gold nuggets, man, having to wade through 224 pages of content, that's a real drag. So, although it is a beautiful offer and it does work in the marketplace, don't get me wrong, a free book, you know, people love free books. But at the end of the day, you want to get people in who consume your content, not just get the free book, but you actually want to get people in who consume your content, because when they consume your content and get a benefit out of it, they're much more likely to then take further action and, you know, give you more money. So in a nutshell, and this is kind of goes back to the top 3 things in the world of marketing, is you really want to have a one problem, one solution type thing. So if you're a newbie, to give you an example, if you're a newbie, you know, none of this is relevant. What should I be focusing on? What's the one thing? Tell me what one thing I can really focus on. So don't get distracted by all the other stuff. That is gold. Oh no, my wife's computer again. Give me 1 second. Stupid computer. I bought her a new laptop and she refuses to transfer data to the new one. So this old monster, you know, 10 years old, is fanning away and sucking energy up like nothing else. Anyway, back to this here. So you can do someone who's new to this thing no bigger favor than saying, forget everything, this is the one thing you need to focus on and nothing else, right? Everything else is going to distract you. And again, the same for a seasoned pro. They're not going to look at this and go, yeah, I'm going to read the whole thing just to find that one gold nugget. You're much better off saying, right, you know, I've got 17 different chapters in here, whatever it is, actually 27, 28, 30 chapters, and of those 15 are for pros. So, you know, split that out into 15 lead gen pieces for pros, and there you go. So, again, the nutshell of the nutshell, it is so easy to go, I'm going to impress people with everything I've got. But if you want people to consume your content and actually get value out of it, true value, that is when you you do that by giving them solutions to one problem, a specific solution to one problem. Now, I'm in full flow, so I'll give you an example of how this is done badly, and then an example of how it's done well, I think. So what we've got here is this thing here. It's called Designer. there we go, designer. And it's something that someone recommended to me. Someone I trust. He says, look, this looks pretty slick. I'm going to promote it. Go check it out. So I checked it out. And this is the review account. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything like this. But when you look at all the tests, these is basically all the JVs. They've logged in and they've created a test project. And they're basically all the same. It's just like, someone takes a page and dumps in some content. So I'll give you an example, whatever. Let's click on this one here, right? So here is, a headline. There's a picture in the background. You scroll down, and then it's how to sell your ideas. And then basically, this post originally appeared on HubSpot's agency post. So what this tool does is you, in the beginning, say which blog post do you want to convert into a PDF, and then it pulls it in and it puts a cover page on it, and automatically positions the title here, leaves some space for an author, and then that's it. And this is the way it looks, right? It puts the text in there. And you can change the style of this, so there are different themes. So I'm now changing some other affiliates demo thing. So as you can see, it's sort of a gray tone. Now we go to this orange thing. And now it looks like this. But to begin with, it's not very well done. It's like, who's going to read gray on gray? Not me. I've got old eyes. All in all, I'm thinking if you've actually done a little bit of work with your, it's not bad. It's not bad at all, but it's not good either. It's not great. And I'm showing you this because I'm asking myself, what problem does this thing solve? How often do you need to? Let me put it this way. If you're doing content marketing, proper content marketing, where you really want to get people in and have a call to action. The one thing it adds is basically call to action at the end. So that's all text being pulled in, and then at the end, you can have a call to action. It basically is a nice little button. You can even somewhere pull one in. So here's a call to action. We pull that over there, and there's your full call to action with the whole blah blah blah. That's about it. You can create a new article, change the cover page, change the header, change the footer, call to action, and then change a few things around with layout, etc. But that's about it. So I'm wondering, what real problem does it solve? If you're doing proper content marketing and you don't have your own content marketer, well, you probably give this to a designer on Fiverr who'll create this stuff, something like this here in a flash, and it'll look better than this here. So at the moment, it's doing a PDF. And the other thing is, now we've got this here, you kind of need to do paragraphs, and it's like, all right, I actually want to have a picture here. And in that sense, right now it's kind of squished here on the sides. How do I add an image? Alrighty, I'm already wasting too much time. I might be much better off going to Fiverr and saying, here, designer, do this for me, thank you very much, and it's done. So although it's a one problem, one solution, I don't know what the real problem is. Okay, so now I'm going to show you an example of really a great one problem, one solution. So here, this thing is a YouTube account backup tool, and the reason why I think it's absolutely brilliant is because this has happened to me. Right, I have had my YouTube accounts either terminated with no recourse. It's like it's been banned. Why? We're not telling you. And typically what happens, and they tell you this in the video, in the sales video, what happens is someone else makes a complaint, and then it goes down, and that's it. It's gone. I've recently had my main account where, and you know me, I do honest, balanced reviews of stuff. And yes, underneath I have a link, and if you want to buy it, and there's my affiliate link. I'm not forcing you to use it, but fine, cool. And someone complained about it, and I then was banned from uploading videos exceeding, I don't know, it was really, restricted to 10 minutes or something like that. And I had a community infraction, I think that was it, for 6 months. Now this has been lifted now after 6 months, but you get the idea. YouTube can close your account without any real way of recovering it, etc., etc. And that's why this is a fantastic tool. It really solves one problem. You can make sure your account doesn't go down. So there you go, almost 10 minutes. Well, it's 10 minutes now. This here, where is it? The book. has the thud factor, but at the end of the day is useless. It's useless information. No one's going to read it because it's not suitable for newbies because they're completely lost in all this information. It's not suitable for advanced marketers because, well, where's the gold? I'm not going to read through 224 pages just to find one gold nugget, and therefore, everyone keeps telling you must write a book because it establishes expert status. Tell you what, that is a lot of writing you need to be doing. Just to establish your expert status, there are better ways and easier ways for doing that. So the reason this fails, in my opinion, is because it doesn't have one problem, one solution. Here is a bad example, namely this thing. I just don't know what problem is being solved here, and therefore, whatever. I mean, this thing is going to sell, no doubt, because people offer the most awesome bonuses. I'll give you a giant salami if just you buy the designer thing, right? This, on the other hand, is probably going to fly under the radar. They're publishing it on Warrior Plus, which doesn't normally have the big JV support, and which is sad. It's a great one problem, one solution tool. It's not very expensive either. What did I see? $17 or something like that. Quick look. Yeah, $17. There you go. Okay. Well, 27 for the Pro version. There you go. Anyway, that's my take on one problem, one solution. One of the top 5, at least the top 5 most important things you need to look out for when you are doing marketing. Alrighty, cheers. Bye.